Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Crames here with your daily edition of Going for Gold, where, in case you didn't know already, where I chronicle my way to the Gold League from Bronze. I haven't been playing as much as I should have today, and this is actually one of my first matches today. But it was a TVT, you can see over here. But let's see what I'm doing over here. There we go. Oh, no. Alrighty. So, I've been doing a bunch of matches the past couple days where I haven't really gone long, mid to late game. Really. I've been pretty much scanning my opponent, seeing that they don't have as much, and saying, you know what, if I build another barracks and expand, or build a factory and expand and do that stuff, then I can pretty much crush them, which most of the time I do, or I, have at least a marginal advantage. And that's pretty much how I've been winning a bunch of my games, because early game I can just go in and crush them, whether it be TVT, TVP, or TVZ. I really feel that my macro is getting a little better. I'm getting this build really kind of set. And I'm still going for that 2 racks. But as you can see, my 12 racks, and then whenever I feel like it, expand factory. And then I've been getting gases a little earlier so I can work on getting upgrades. But, so I go up here, scout the usual. I scout that he's also doing a 2 racks, but it looks a little more rushed, I want to say. But as you can see, I am making workers and making workers and making workers, which I'm very, very happy about. I am very proud of this game, and I feel that I've improved quite a bit. Oh, dang, he put 2 bait. Oh, man. And then I thought, oh, hey, I'm just going to go back and just macro behind this. And I didn't realize this until it was too late, but he killed this SCV. I was doing everything via hotkeys and just making sure and testing and whatnot, and I was making sure I had enough. And I saw, oh, that piece of crap. So that was, I probably shouldn't have pulled as many. Killed some mining time. But he goes, hides the SCV over here. I already have a Marine, so I say screw that. He's dying. Not making SCVs right now. And I do have an inactive SCV just chilling right here, and I'm not sure why. And this is going to bug me. Either way, he's still there. Going to work on getting... I think he was there for a really long time. I just wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to... Oh, yeah, there we go. I saw that. There we go. All right. So I'm trying to get stuff out as quickly as possible. And I'm sorry. I'm a little tired at the moment. So hopefully the yawning isn't killing you guys. I do apologize greatly. But as usual, I'm doing... I'm working here. Ooh. Very interesting. This is low graphics, I can't really see much, but I've really kind of starting to notice what means what when things are working. Not making out of here, or am I? Yes, there we go. I think that I should be getting to, which I've been doing the past game or two. Oh, I am terribly sorry, guys. The past game or two, I've been getting the second gas a lot earlier, like the low 20s. And I've been really trying to work on getting my orbital almost immediately after my barracks is done, or as soon as I can afford it. I've been kind of, I don't want to say starving myself mineral-wise, but I'm starting to really kind of figure it out. Have I been scanning? Yes, I scanned up here. I saw they had a bunker, which, more power to him. He thought I was going to be super aggressive, so more power to him. And funny story, the game actually, 2 games ago that I just played, because I'm doing this. This one was played earlier on today, or yesterday, or Saturday. How's that? We'll go by day here. So I started my factory right up here. But anyway, so I'm going to go with me here, see what I'm doing. And I've realized that my walls are still pretty terrible. I was going up against a Protoss. I'm not making an SCV. There we go. I'm like, oh, hey, I got like 5 or 6 Marines. Cool beans. He has 3 Zealots. They'll just go through my... Oh, no, there's a wall there. So I did some quick little micro, and I had a bunch of Marines. And I want to say I made quick work of him. His Zealots could have killed my Marines, but he was pretty much going straight Zealot at that point, and he had a Twilight Council for whatever reason. So I see that he's making a factory, doing whatever. But, so, just kind of chilling. I'm really doing pretty good, I think. My unit counting station, I have 24 SCVs at the 7-minute mark, which I think is pretty darn good. And 15 Marines actually isn't as bad either. But I can tell right now, obviously, that his force is 12 Marines and whatnot. He's not making SCVs for the life of him. And I kind of feel partially bad for him, but, I mean, I feel that I'm really getting comfortable with the race, and I'm really kind of just getting my build down pat, which is pretty much what I need to do. My macro is actually getting really good. There's a game or two that I've been playing the past couple of days, or the past, couple times, that I feel like I'm slipping, but that can be fixed with time. I just need to keep playing, and I'm having such a fun time. But, yep, tonight, and last night, there was the Michigan Star League finals, which had, jeez, I need like some coffee or something. I mean, it's a little late, but still. It was the finals, and it was actually not that bad. A lot of ZVZ, and I was really sad because there's so much ZVZ that happens, but I got my medevacs. And in the local matches, there's a lot of ZVZs, and I'm not a big fan of ZVZ after watching 15 of them a night, in a single night. Wasn't the greatest, that's for darn sure, but... So I'm like, okay, I'm going to build an expansion, I think. Either that or I'm just moving out just to move out. Quite sure. And I'm not making SCVs. Unless I want to go for one base, then I think 29 is pretty darn good. I think 28 is the number. Oh yeah, I did make my expansion, my command center a while back. Not paying attention. This guy's just chilling up here. Probably should be making another SCV or something, that's for sure. Oops, sorry, my mouse. I like to have a very high sensitivity mouse because I like to, be able to do my boxes and whatnot. And I play a bunch of FPSs and everything too, so. My friend Jade is on, haha, hi Jade. She's watching, I doubt it. They should be making an oral command anytime soon. Maybe? No? Am I not doing that? Okay, there we go. Since I'm not actually doing it at the moment, I'm actually playing. When I'm playing, obviously, I don't want to say television, but like I end up getting very like, okay, this, and I tend to forget about little things like this, or I tend to forget about the orbital command sometimes, which I shouldn't. And what have I scouted this far? I've scouted that he's making factory, or 2 starports. He's 2 starports up here. And I don't know what's going on, but I think at this point I'm like, you know what? He scanned me. I don't really care. He sees that I have an expansion. He sees that I have a little bit of an army. And I think he's thinking to himself, oh crap, maybe. But I'm making medevacs. Making that. I got 2 bases now, so sooner or later I should be making. It's a nice little army here, that's for darn sure. Yeah. Always constantly making stuff. Always. Yep. I'm making another barracks up here. I don't know why I made it up there, but I made it up there. Not making any more medevacs for whatever reason. I'm floating a little bit of gas, but my minerals are staying pretty low, and which I am very proud of and very happy of because I'm actually getting better and better. Oh no, bad, very bad. Oh my gosh, I am terribly sorry, guys. I get a little ahead of myself and I let us slow down a little bit up here. Yep, alright, already got this up here. There we go, alright. So, yeah, making that. Not sure. But my macro, I'm actually doing pretty good on my macro. I'm keeping everything low. Keeping it low and keeping it low. How is his... He only has 17 SCVs at the moment. And that actually makes me... I feel sad for the guy just a little bit. Like, I don't... I just got out of a match with the guy, and I played, and it was Zerg. I was thinking about doing it, but I wanted to make sure he had an expansion. But he had a guy just chilling there for whatever reason. Played a game against the Zerg just now, and toward the end of the game, I was about to clear his base and whatnot. And he's like, "Oh, god damn it, GG!" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I hate this." I said, "What?" He's like, "The Marines and the Marauders, all the time. They always get me." I'm thinking to myself, this guy didn't have a very big army. His macro wasn't the absolute greatest in the world. I'm still not sure how I ended up getting that kill. So I tried coming over here and I was a little late. He stemmed, and he ended up just destroying me. But regardless, and I just pretty much, I asked him, and he said that his early game, I said, what about, he just went roaches and lynx. And I had a force about this, maybe a little smaller, not as much medevacs, and it was, I'd say about 5 minutes earlier in the game I started doing some pushes. And I actually lost all my army, but I killed quite a bit of his stuff. I killed like 2 queens, a couple spine crawlers, and then I went back in for another attack. And it was on Core Hall, I think, Core Hall Compound. And so, I don't know, and I was asking him, like, what's going on, man? And I got supply blocked at 118, that makes me a little sad. I have double his army right now. Double his army. Okay, yeah, that's right. That happened right there. So I ended up, because I used to play Zerg, and I told the guy, I'm like, "Hey man, so what's going on? Just, you should make some Banelings." And he was always a little scared of Banelings and whatnot. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, it was the Banshees. All I know is that I saw starports, and I'm like, oh, he might do something. So I made a couple turrets and whatnot. Yeah, I saw that he had Banshee, Tech Lab and whatnot. And I actually didn't even see the Banshees and whatnot, but these things right here, man. Am I good or am I good? I'm like, oh, hey, reactionary. Awesome. Cool beans. I can afford it. Got an eBay. I got my something on the way, right? Yeah, I have +1 weapons on the way. But anyway, so I told the guy, he said that his injects are off early game, which I said, hey, man, just try and just focus on that. Like, I've been really trying to focus on keeping my SCVs, keeping all my buildings under production, which I actually think I'm failing at a little bit right now. But that was the thing. I did build on the barracks, good. So I thought, hey, that's what I'm focusing on. Yeah, it's a couple different things, but I'm really focusing on just doing Marines, Marauders, and Medevacs. Very simple. And I scout, and this is his army. This is what I see. So I said, screw that, I'm moving out. Absolutely amazing, I think. I don't like... And I think, oh dear, I'm selecting my command center, doesn't have enough energy, I see those, and then finally I have enough, and I end up just taking out the Banshees. Anyway, so I helped out the guy, and then I pushed forward. It seems to be a victory. Should be a victory. Yeah, I've been winning quite a few games lately. I haven't actually played as much as I want to today, but there's still tomorrow. There is still tomorrow. So I go up here. And now, I started floating a little bit of minerals right before I moved out. So I go up there. He doesn't have siege mode for whatever reason. He has... I'm going to go to E. He has Vikings for my medevacs, which I don't quite agree with. But I take some Marines out there and whatnot and just say, you know what, whatever. Cool beans, take out those. And then he left. So what he had next to no army, and I just out-macroed him incredibly well. I was actually getting close to max. And I did notice that... Actually, I didn't notice this until the end of the game. Or something. I think I went back and actually checked. Yeah, he had a second up here instead of over here for whatever reason, which I think would have been better protected if he would have had siege mode. But regardless, I want to see what happened here. He was just researching siege mode. Okay, that's why he didn't have siege. He should have got siege a little earlier. But overall, I think I did alright. I missed a little bit of SCVs here and there, and I could have gotten more SCVs. But 52 isn't too bad for 2 base. I was working on an expansion here. I was working on this expansion, this third. I'm like, hey, why not? And of course, all the way through. Still making. I got about a bunch of stuff just queued up because that's how I roll. I come back, mess around, try and kill a couple things. Regardless, I win yet again. And yeah, so I am pretty impressed and happy with my progress thus far. It's been a week. I've been playing a little bit, and I've actually been getting better. It's been great. I've been having a great time. Terran is actually really fun. I'm really having fun with the mechanics of that. I like meals and scans, and I like scans because I can really just kind of, it's either economy or, I guess, peace of mind. And peace of mind for me actually has really helped me win these games because I can be like, oh, this guy is right now doesn't have jack crap for an army, or I think I can beat that army. So, therefore, ooh, now that is actually really cool. I like that. Really awesome right there. But regardless, I'm improving. I believe I'll be silver in no time. And I'm pretty sure it'll be a little bit of a trek to get to gold, but I think the more I play, the more I get my stuff just down pat and down in memory and muscle memory and everything. I think I'll be getting to gold in no time. And then I'm going to have to look at a new name for when I go from gold to platinum. But that'll come in due time. So, till next time, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.